What is going on, guys? It's Amir, bringing you my first ever review and my second ever video, talking about the same thing, the HD58X by Sennheiser and Massdrop. And yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you like this new format or if you don't want me to show my face. Yeah. Let me know in the comments down below if what you think about this. And yeah, let's get right into it. After 1 year of trying these out, testing these out extensively, I've used these for anything from music to gaming and movies and everything in between. So I have a decent idea of what to expect out of these. So yeah, let's get right into it. I guess first thing we can talk about is the build quality and the build overall of the headphones. I really do like how they look. They are really attractive. They do have the matte gray ear cups with like a matte black kind of ear part. I don't know how to call it, but around the ear cup is matte black, and the matte gray for the grill is super nice. The glossy black of the ear yoke is also really cool, but I guess my one nitpick is the headband. It is a little bit of a gloss, and it does attract a fair bit of fingerprints. But nothing too crazy, and honestly, like, they do live on my desk for the most part, so I'm not taking these out much, and yeah, no one's really looking at them, and plus, when they're on top of my head, no one sees anything. Also, I guess secondly, we have the ear cups. Super comfortable. Honestly, I would put these, I've tried like the Bose Quiet Comfort series of QCs, and honestly, like, they're both really good. I think they're just as comfortable as the Bose. And yeah, the headband does fatigue the top of my head after a couple hours, but honestly, after like 3-4 hours, most headphones would do that to me. But what I do give a lot of points for are the ear cups. They are absolutely massive, and I have really big ears too, and they cover them no problem. They don't touch any part of my ear. So yeah, overall I think it's really good in terms of comfort and the build. They don't really creak much. I've dropped them a couple of times and I haven't seen any scratches or anything like that, but they don't creak too often. Every now and then I'll pick them up and they'll give me like one little creak, but other than that, they're pretty durable, I'd say. Like, after 1 year again, like, no scratches, no real issues. And one last thing, I guess. The ear cups do collect a little bit of like lint and hair, and whatever's around you. So do try to keep in mind, like, to clean them off every now and then. But for the most part, yeah, I don't think you should have any issues. So I guess the second thing I want to talk about are the differences between open back and closed back headphones, because I'm sure a lot of you guys that are looking into these headphones are quite new to the open back space and are coming from a pair of closed back trying to get into their first open back, which is what I did. So I want to talk to you guys about what things you can expect out of them, some of the differences, the pros and cons. So the first thing I noticed was when you put these on for the first time, you have no problem hearing things around you. For example, if you're listening to music and someone's talking to you in the room, or if someone's trying to get your attention, it's not as difficult hearing people. So, which could be nice if your siblings or your wife or someone, if they start yelling at you, yeah, you don't have a problem. Yeah, you'll hear it. Whereas with things like your Boses of the world, your Beats of the world, it is a little more difficult, and you won't hear them. So I guess if you are using them at home, I would totally recommend them. But if you're going to a place like a cafe, or if you take public transportation like a bus, a train, an airplane, I wouldn't take these because noise does come in. But yeah, if you're at home and just hanging out, definitely recommend. The second thing, would be the sound bleed, would be the second part. People hear your music, and if you like loud volume and you like to listen to your music really loudly, these will leak and bleed a lot. people kind of hear what you're listening to. So if you don't like that kind of stuff and you don't like that kind of attention, this isn't it. But if you're just at home hanging out, yeah, it's not gonna bother you. And it's nothing crazy. Like if someone's sleeping next to you for whatever reason, you should be fine. It shouldn't be too big a deal. Okay, and I guess the third thing we can talk about, and finally, is the sound. It's probably like the biggest question and why you're really looking into these headphones specifically, or just open backs in general. And yeah, so they sound pretty okay. No, I'm kidding. They sound really, really good, at least in my opinion. Yeah, we can start, I guess. I do want to give a little disclaimer. I'm not a pro at this. I don't consider myself an audiophile, but I do like to listen to good headphones and good music. So, yeah, if you fall into my camp, then this is the right place. And yeah, so when I first got these, I was reading online and watching a bunch of reviews, and a lot of people were saying that the bass, especially in like open backs in general, isn't that strong in comparison to something like your closed backs, like your Beats and your Boses. And I was kind of skeptical because I do like a little bit of bass, and honestly when I got these I didn't have any real issues. I really did like them. The bass was fine. It wasn't as like, your head's not gonna be like shaking and whatnot, but it's there, it's prevalent, and it sounds really good. It's super clean, like blows any of your beats and whatnot out of the park. I guess we can talk about the highs, and like the high regions and your mids. I'm not too familiar with a lot of it, but singers sound fantastic. There's a lot of detail that you'll start noticing, especially in their voices, and things around you. Like you'll start picking out instruments from all over the place. For example, if you're listening to things like the Beatles' Abbey Road, I really like Mr. Blue Sky, things of that nature, where you have a ton of instruments all around you. You'll start be able to like pick them out and kind of locate them mentally, whereas I couldn't do things like that on like a pair of closed back. They kind of all just sounded like one instrument, whereas these headphones you can like really get into it and separate them, which I thought was really, really cool. And honestly, going back, it's tough. But if you like classic rock, even classical music, like orchestral stuff, really, really good. Things with guitars, pianos, really good. Also, yeah, I've listened to rap with these. I do like rap, and they sound really, really good with them. Yeah, honestly, they're really, overall, like, they cover a lot of bases. No pun intended. But, yeah, I think they sound really, really good. I had no issues with any kind of song. I've always found new things that I haven't noticed before in the song. Whereas if I've used like my little earbuds for the gym, and older headphones, yeah, I don't hear those initially, and now after listening to these, it's tough to go back to something like your typical closed back headphone. And yeah, I don't know what else. The bass is really good, the highs are really good, singers sound really clean, really right up in front of you. Would be like the best way of saying it. Like you're really like at a live concert, and the singer's like right here and she's talking to you kind of thing, and that's how they sound. And your mids, I guess, is everything else, and those sound really good. No really complaints. I guess I need to try some more headphones and see how they stack up to these, but I guess that's a good way to go into my conclusion. I definitely recommend them. If you couldn't tell so already, I do recommend these. They sound really good. They feel really amazing. I don't have an issue wearing these for a couple hours straight. And they look good. Here's like a little side profile. They're super sleek. And yeah, I guess for the price of $180, they're really good. And even I saw them during Christmas and like the whole Black Friday sales, they were down to $140. And if you pick these up for $140, you got an amazing deal. I don't think there's a better pair of headphones for the money. for under 100, for under like $200. I haven't tried planar magnetics. I'll probably upgrade to those eventually, but I don't mind using these for the next couple years. If you take good care of them, they'll last you. They're built by Sennheiser. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell below to be notified. I do want to try putting out new videos a little more frequently now. I think one video a year is a little tough, so we're going to try beating that in this new year. I hope everyone was safe during the new year and everything that's going around. So yeah, wishing you guys a lot of health, and yeah, talk to you guys later. See you.